welcome to what should we call this? I don't know what we should call this. This is all of us GMs playing together for the first time. Is everybody ready? Can I hear some noise from everybody in the peanut gallery? Okay, that's good. Perfect.
We should have synchronized sneezes.
Okay, perfect. I wanted a 4-part harmony, but I guess that'll have to do for now.
There were 4 parts. It's all right.
Everybody was so out of tune. Let's start again. Go ahead.
Oh, you didn't say we had to be in tune.
I want a perfect A flat from everybody now.
I don't know what that is.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
This is we're the Looking for Mom GMs, the game masters here on the channel. But before we get started into the game officially, I want to go to everybody and just announce the games that you're playing right now or what you plan to GM in the future. So I'm going to start with I'm going to go like left, right. So I'm going to start with you, Sid. Go ahead, a little brief introduction and what you got going on the LFM channel.
Absolutely. My name is Sid. I am online at Shot Games if you are on Blue Sky or flipping through all of our little video stuff. And currently on the channel, I run As It Is Below, which is a Brindlewood Bay actual play campaign with the most raucous group of mavens you could imagine. And we're also getting some one-shots in pretty soon of some stuff. So that's what's going on right now at the channel.
Okay. What is like the basic premise of Brindlewood Bay, though? If like someone has no idea.
Brindlewood Bay is the Golden Girls meets cosmic horror.
Okay.
It is
that's wild.
Just perfect pairing. It is a group of book club retirees who are uncovering a web of mysteries in their retirement community in town that point to a deeper and darker past, present, and potentially future for all of their neighbors.
Okay, awesome. Whoever thought of that idea, it had some wild nights in their past. That's a crazy idea.
Yes.
But okay, so next up we got Jean. A little brief intro from you. What you got in the pipeline? What's going on?
I'm Gene T or Shallow Lines. I'm going to be running The Stars Are Dead Gods, which is Mothership, which is horror space game. Pretty deadly, somewhat OSR-ish, which probably will start in mid-August. I'd like to run a number of other things, including perhaps a Star Wars game using multiple different rule sets and other OSR type games, Shadow Dark, a couple others, and a few that are, missing my head. I run weekly Simbaroom games but my first game on Looking for Mom is going to be Mothership, which is probably mid-August.
Mid-August. Okay, sounds good. We're excited for that when it comes up. Gene, what did you broke some ribs earlier? Like you sneezed too hard? What happened?
Yeah, I was trailering. I was moving my parents who needed to move closer to me for obvious reasons. They're 80s, and I needed to rent a big truck, and I had a car. I put the car up on the trailer, and then I had to crawl underneath it and put the safety chains. Unfortunately, I was laying over the middle spar and a little bit too strong, a little bit on my toes and on the bottom part of my rib cage right at the edge, and it just collapsed because all my weight was there. I was tired and exhausted, and 1 or 2 ribs right at the edge. And so today is a good day. I felt pretty good. I'm starting to feel better. It's been about 2 weeks.
Okay, awesome. So Gene will be, he had that, so kind of pushed back his timeline a little bit. But he's feeling better, and we're happy about that. So next up, we got Andrew. Tell us what's going on with you.
Hello. I've got a couple of games going. I'm Looking for Mom. First one is a D&D 5e Humblewood campaign. It's a homebrew campaign set in the Dreamwood, where they have to unravel the mystery of the silence of the spirit song, which is associated with the Great Rhythm. If you know anything about the Humblewood universe, it's kind of central to peace and harmony and life in general in the Humblewood universe. I'm also running an alien RPG game, which is based obviously on the franchise, the Alien movies. It is based on the Building Better Worlds campaign world, but it is homebrew. Same setting, but a little different. And again, similar to Mothership, it's a very deadly game from Free League, as most Year Zero Engine games are.
Oh yeah.
Having a blast with that.
Yeah.
And in the pipe, I am going to be running a Replicant Rebellion game when that comes out in beta, hopefully this fall.
Yes, Replicant Rebellion sounds so interesting. Also, I just realized that like me and Andrew have the same headphones, and like our hair is like the similar length. So I had to share that with everybody. We have just noticed that as I was looking at you.
I do need a haircut though.
I also want a trim. Okay, but yeah. So next up we got GM Beginner. Tell us about what you got going on as well.
Yeah, I just had a haircut myself.
Nice.
I'm beginner mostly everywhere. I don't have a big presence on social media. Right now I'm running a pirate board game. Pirate board is a more board derivative game, and I'm running it in the context of West Marches that Limitron, the publisher of the game, is running on their servers. So it's random games on Fridays with whoever is available to play. There are a pretty great community of players there, and that's what I have going on. And I have been running that for a couple of months, and there is still 1 month to go. This campaign will end in the Talk Like a Pirate game, Talk Like a Pirate Day on September. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's have been going pretty well so far. And awesome. I don't know what I will run after that.
No ideas? Nothing.
I have a couple of ideas. I wanted to try it, Torchbearer, make some kind of dungeon crawl with it, but that's one of the many. I don't know. I have too many games. I want to run, and too little time.
Yeah, that's very true. And so many games in too little time. There's also that Obojima game that you guys showed me, and I'm like, we're definitely gonna try that all out together and have some fun with that. I am Maia. That's my name. I am another GM on here. I'm running a City of Mist game, Pinehurst Academy. It's like set in the modern world, but everybody has like these mythological powers that can be granted from anything that you can think of. You can be a janitor who has the powers of Thor or something like that. You can get real silly with it, real creative and crazy. So I have that game, and then I'm also going to be running a Year Zero Engine game as well coming soon. It's just going to be podcast, like so audio only. Wanting to have that really good audio experience of storytelling. So I'm going to be running the Electric State as well. Yeah, so that's what I got going on. But what we're going to be playing today is a fairly new, it's like a ttrpg and a VTT all in one. So it's called The Tales of Fablecraft, or just Fablecraft for short. Right now it's in early access, so we're just testing things out as a group. This story that we're going through is this free adventure that all GMs can run, especially new GMs, if you want to get an experience of what it's like to GM a game, be a game master. And I think this adventure here, it's kind of on the rails, but we are going to do our best going through this, and we're going to have a good time. So is everybody ready?
We are going to derail you. Yeah.
Don't ruin this for me, okay?
And I'm the caboose. I'm just getting all of it.
Okay, so everyone, welcome to Mythos. 1,000 moon turns ago, an event known as the Shattering destroyed the world as people knew it, redistributing magic into everyone and everything. The Mythos of today is a wild, vibrant, and magical place, and it's here, in the Long Meadows, that you'll begin your adventure. These rolling plains are defined by expansive, undulating hills that stretch out as far as the eye can see. At night, bioluminescent grasses glow, and breathtaking starfalls are a regular occurrence. Travel across the meadows is aided by cairns along the roadside. They're these piles of star fragments that ward off monsters and ease the burden of all who pass. Away from the roads, the grasses grow tall and wild in areas known as the fallows. All manners of creature are said to lurk within. And now you all wait outside the Wandering Vine Tavern and prepare to meet the Tallgrass Pride. A light breeze sends ripples dancing across the grass and fills your lungs with fresh morning air. Dawn is breaking and adventure awaits. And so we're going to transition over. You see this, there's a 6 caravan convoy of the Tallgrass Pride. It pulls to a halt outside the Wandering Vine Tavern. You see the Pride leader, Dill Tallgrass, and he hops down to greet you all. Dill is this athletic man in his 60s with amber eyes and gray shoulder-length hair. His face bears the blue pigment shared by all Longstriders, which reflects the sky under which they were born. Dill's is the bright blue of the warm, sunny day. And it seems that he has the temperate to match as well. And he looks at all of you and he says, "Well met, friends. I'm Dill Tallgrass." And you see him pushes some hair behind his ear as he looks at all of you guys. It's very luscious. The animation isn't showing how his hair is flowing in the wind right now. But maybe it's Maybelline. Okay?
Is that the tip of his ear that's blue too? It's kinda...
Yeah, or it's a leaf.
Sure. Oh,
He says, "You must be the mages joining my caravan. How about a round of introductions?" As he looks at each and one of you. He looks at you, how do you say it? Tunvier?
Tunvier.
Tunvier. He looks at you.
Tunvier, I'm Tunvier Udain. It is so great to meet you. Oh. You look wonderful. Yes. But my hair is better. I am from the wildlands, and I am out to explore this wonderful place and forests and hills and mountains and see all the great things. I'm glad to be here.
You must not know it's rude to compare hairstyles of my people and yours.
Oh, I am sorry. I know that my hair is thick and luscious and black, and yours is wonderful.
Right. Yes. Wise words. I wouldn't want our travels together to become awkward.
Oh, no. We will share words and fire and drink and merriment and dancing if you'd like. I am a very good dancer. The waves have taught me many moves. My feet are nimble and quick, and my toes are spry.
As you say that, he's going to look at you and he says, "Prove it." And he steps back, and I'm gonna request a roll from you. Are you ready?
Sure. Improvise. You want to
First
improvise?
roll of the game. Listen. So what would it be? Agility?
Charm.
Charm?
Okay. Charm. Sure.
We'll
you don't have to have good steps if you have it in your eyes and face.
Let's see if you just charm your way through your dance moves. As I send you a charm roll.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. So it was 1, but you passed. So success. And he looks at you and he goes, "Not bad. Unfortunately,
I give a nice shirt to bow."
Fortunately, my old knees can't do what you just did. And he looks at the rest of you. Looks at you, Birdie. Nice to meet you.
Oh, hi, sir. I'm Birdie. It's good to meet you. Thanks for having us. Please don't ask me to dance.
An honor. Do you not dance?
Oh, not well. I'm content to watch. It's all right.
Okay. I won't ask. Describe to us what Birdie looks like.
Birdie is she weighs, just like 80 pounds, like soaking wet. She's very, very thin, very frail, very scattered. I don't think she has kept up with herself too much. She seems to always be fiddling or doing something else. Wild hair. She's also a Longstrider, so she has that same blue, but hers is darker at kind of the end of sunset, right after the sun has passed the ridge, and it is more dark blue than orange hues in the sky. and all manners of bits and baubles around her that she's collected.
Okay. And he says, "Do I know of your family, young lady?"
I'm not sure. We didn't do much. More traders, I guess. The Osterborns.
Oh, unfortunately, I've never heard of you.
That's all right. You would have no reason to. Yeah, no, it's okay.
He looks at. Are you nervous?
No.
Is my
not at
presence
all.
making you tremble?
Nope. I'm super confident. I've done this before.
Okay, so as you say that, I'm gonna ask you for a skill roll.
I can't wait. Yes.
Charm. This will be charm too. I'm gonna ask for Birdie. Normal roll.
Okay.
Just gotta roll one little pip on the thing. You got this.
Oh,
Okay. There you go.
there we go. Steal myself.
Yes. Of course, Miss Osterboard, you said.
Yes. Osterborn. Born of the Osters.
Right. I'll keep an eye on you.
Okay.
And he keeps walking through all of you, and then he looks to Sombra. Or Sombra.
Sombra. Yeah,
Okay.
Sombra is a cocky young Highlander mage. She's playing with her knife, like throwing it up, catching it up. She has, so far, go through life effortlessly. And she heard that this was an easy job, good money for little work. So she's here. And the only thing she says is, "What's up?" And keeps cleaning her nails with the dagger.
He looks at you and says, "What's up?"
Yeah.
The sky,
Hi.
of course. This.
Yeah.
Okay, young lady. And he walks past you and then goes to looks at you, Jinha.
Jinha is a young Asian male, beautifully coiffed, dark, luscious black hair with streaks of blue. And as Dill looks at him, he'll just toss his head, and beautiful locks of his hair just kind of flow with the wind, and runs his fingers through it and looks at him and says,
Dill does
and
the
then
same
sneezes. Sneezes loudly.
thing. Oh,
And grabs the scarf. He's wearing a kind of like a blue petticoat with like brass buttons, little bits of gears here and there. And he wears a blue scarf, which he takes off and quickly wraps around his face, just kind of like as a mask. And he looks at him and says, "Is it always this full of pollen and I'm along for the mountain air. This grassland, far too flat and full of stuff."
he said, "My good man, of course, it's the Long Meadows. This is the
for
fresh
Christ's
air.
sake.
This is the best region of all of Mythos."
I
Whips his hair around.
Jinha will flip his hair too.
Okay.
It's gonna be an air flipping
No
contest.
This is no competition, you guys.
Yes, he'll take a look at the pipe that Dill is holding,
Yeah.
and he's saying,
Yes.
what is that?"
Oh, it's called. I might get in trouble if I tell you what it is. I told my friends I would stop after, a couple years ago, but it keeps calling me back. It just mellows me out,
It has such a distinctive smell.
Yes.
It reminds me of skunk.
Well, it's subjective. Smell is subjective, no?
Okay, and you imbibe that goes inside you, that skunk smell.
well, it's not skunk per se, but so yes, I inhale this, and then I feel good for the rest of the day.
I don't think I understand you, Long Meadow folk. It's how long did you say this journey was going to be?
Have you been living in a bubble so far?
As long as it needs to be. And you see him lift up the pipe, take a couple puffs from it. Birdie's people must know what this is, right?
Yeah, I mean, us Osterborn, I mean, not me specifically, but the rest of us, absolutely. I know exactly what that is.
Would you like some?
Yes.
Oh God, I didn't think you were gonna say it. He goes,
I think she breaks. Please.
Yeah, and then you see him like he reaches into a pouch to kind of refill it a little bit, and it's like these purple leaves that go inside, and they're like crushed up. He pushes it down inside it, and then gives you he lights it up for you and puts the pipe in your mouth. What do you do?
It has to be a roll because she doesn't know what she's doing.
It has to be a roll. Okay, we're letting the dice decide.
Yes.
Let's. I'm like
Improvise?
spellcraft.
Improvise, maybe.
Oh, improvisation. There we go.
Or culture.
Or culture. Yeah, culture.
Culture. It is part of the culture that
Yeah.
we are deciding that now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Us
go ahead.
Longstriders.
Yep.
This long strider and the leaves.
Okay. There you go.
Takes a little bit to get started.
Yeah. I think you're gonna need a few more puffs, but you do start to feel slowly but surely the effects, and the knots in your shoulders, the stresses of the day so far. You can feel them start to slowly kind of, it doesn't matter anymore, man.
My
What's
shoulders
the
drop
meaning of the world?
1 inch.
Yeah.
Posture's a little better. Oh yeah, that's I mean, you said skunk. It's kind of more of a
Right?
musky.
Yes, exactly. Yes,
Sort of. Yeah. I
exactly.
don't know, you could try it.
Us Longstriders know our stuff. This will probably help your allergies.
Oh, no. I think I need a healer. Are any of you
This will heal you.
healers?
I look at Toonie Beer. If they keep smoking this shit, we're going to need to carry them. This will be extra work. And,
We burn that stuff like seaweed just to get rid of the rats on the ship. Smells the same. But, whatever. No wonder his hair's white.
Yeah. Hey man, if you keep smoking that and we need to do extra work, is extra pay?
He says, "Listen, I'm 60 years old. Okay, I know what I'm doing."
Yeah, you all say the same thing.
Now, listen. I'm going to remind you of the contract you all agreed to. And he shows you the contract that he sent out before. You are familiar, I would say Birdie, you're another Longstrider, so you are familiar with the Starfall Festival and the Starseeker already. So you guys have taken that contract to it's a simple escort mission. Nothing's bad's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Transport them from A to B, okay? Easy enough, right?
Yeah, that's why I picked the shop. Easy
right.
enough.
Yeah. So, easy money, okay, just to transport them. So they needed some armed escort, as you can see. The agreed upon sum is a hefty 20 gold pieces. And it should take about 2 days. And you remember him saying, "I expect clear skies and easy travel. Easy as Longstriders can be." And he lets you know, he did say that there's, reports of bandits or monsters in the area. Pish posh, you know what I mean? Rumor, he says. They're spread by merchants, looking up to drive the festival costs. So you guys know that the Tallgrass Pride is transporting the Starseeker to the annual Starfall Festival in the Celestial Plane. That's where you guys are making your way. You've been hired on as extra security, and if you're charming enough, you might get extra gold. But for right now, only one person has partaken in his. He hasn't told you what it's called yet. But you guys could get friendlier if everybody takes a hit.
Do we know what exactly is that shit? Would we know?
It is.
Can I roll something for it?
Birdie knows. You could ask her what it is.
This is where Birdie knows, but Sydney doesn't.
I don't ask question. I know the shit, or I pretend to know the shit. That's me.
It's like pipe weed, like in Lord of the Rings, but it's purple instead of green.
I'm not
Much
touching
better
that stuff.
color. You don't want the green one.
I'm not touching that stuff. Yeah.
But you could. But
But I won't.
Yes.
If it helps my allergies, I'll take a hit.
Oh,
If you don't mind.
yes.
I'm
There
just
you
gonna
go.
try
So,
to reach for the pipe.
is this your first time? He looks at you. First timer.
Yeah, I don't. This is my first time actually. What do you call this place again? The flat place. This
Oh,
place full of
good God, man! It's the long.
grass.
It's the long plains.
long things.
Or it's
Yeah, it's
yes.
first time here.
Okay, so if you're gonna take a hit, I'm gonna have you roll might, like a Constitution type thing, as it's your first time, and it's gonna be a difficult roll. So that's for Jinha. So let's send that. Let's see how. First 10 minutes smoking weed. Oh, look, he has a strong Constitution, and he makes it.
Right,
and
so
it
Jinha
hits
takes
you a
in a
lot
long
harder.
breath.
Whoa,
Yeah,
he's
and
like,
just-
whoa. Hey. That stuff ain't cheap.
He held his breath for 30 seconds.
Your eyes-
Remember, the first one's free. Next, they will ask you to pay for it.
He looks at you and he's like, shh.
Yeah.
And he continues on to let you guys know about the, Birdie, you know that the Long Striders consider the Starseeker to be a sacred instrument gifted by Lumos, the god Lumos, and that's what the Starseeker looks like here. Every year, a different pride is given the honor of transporting the Starseeker to the Starfall Festival, and this year, it's the Tall Grass Pride's turn. At the culmination of the festival, the mayor of the Wandering Citadel conducts a ceremony in which the Starseeker is used to predict the valuable starfalls of the upcoming year. And the incantation needed to perform the ceremony is closely guarded secret, known only to the mayor and the members of the Citadel Council. But yeah, and so we return back to Dill. And
Is that item carried on
Yes.
one of us, or is it in a box in one of these wagons?
oh no. Obviously, I can't tell you where it's at, right? I mean,
Okay.
I just met you, and you took a
If-
you took a very strong hit.
Yeah, I'm feeling great.
Too
now.
strong.
This is-
But if we don't know where it is and we're supposed to protect it, it makes our job much more difficult, yeah? Come
He
now.
says,
You're paying
"This-
us to protect it.
No one's going to happen. It's just a routine. From
How do
here
we
to
know
there.
which wagon to save if it's burning?
Listen, if it comes down to it, I'll let you guys know where it's at. But for right now, just know that one of us is keeping it safe. Okay?
You're coming with us too, right?
I'm sorry?
You're coming with us?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
He says, it's a pleasure to have you aboard. You'll be traveling on the rear caravan with Dandelion. Don't make her upset, please. Head on back and let's hit the road.
Are your allergies better?
Oh yeah. Whatever that skunk weed was, that seemed to help a little. Thank you.
Well, I mean, I didn't do anything. You're sounding an awful lot like my Aunt Peony now, so. It's gonna be a great day. It's gonna be a great day, everyone. It's gonna be a good time, easy time.
Longest 2 days of my life.
And
You're asleep through most of them. Don't worry about it. Toonvier slaps you on the back.
Oh.
Kind of listens to him. I don't know if he's breathing, Samba.
I don't know. I don't care. I'm getting on top of one of the wagons to lie there, look at the sky,
wow.
and travel like that. Yeah, that's my way to travel.
I should make you roll to not fall off while you're like on the bumpy grass.
I'm fiddling with a stone. I throw it away. The stone come back to my hand. I throw it away. Stone come back to my hand. I keep playing that while looking at the sky, seeing the shape of the clouds.
So what I was saying is you guys are back at the Long Meadows. You guys have walked back to the back. And for Sombra, you climb up to the top and you also see this antlered woodlander. She has a sturdy build and dark brown skin, and she's sitting atop the rear caravan as well. Like, so you went to go up there as well, and you saw her already sitting there. She has this sharp hooked blade that glints in her hands as she's carving this small figurine. She glances up from her work as you all climb aboard. Her expression, oh so frosty. She looks at you all. Like kind of like a untrusting look on her face.
Yeah. I sit on the top of the cart and I look at her. Don't pay any mind to her. Don't give it a second glance. Turn my back and kind of start feeling with my rock, like hiding from her. And I threw it away. And yeah.
Now, as you guys, start to journey along, she looks at you because you like sat up there with her. She goes, "It's kind of awkward if we don't say anything, right?"
I don't know. You think?
Where are you from?
From here and there. Not any place in particularly. What about you?
Oh. Okay, I see how it is. I was born in the Wildwoods. So.
Yeah. What are you doing here now?
I've been.
Are you part of the guards too?
Well, I've been guarding it for the last 6 years.
Yeah. Not so well.
What'd you say?
Not that well, apparently. Either they wouldn't need us too.
Listen, the other people, there's not a lot of mages around, okay? So we needed some more people.
Okay, that's fair. Have you made this trip before? Have you been around?
Yes, I just said I've been working with them for the past 6 years.
Yeah. Too many travels in the road.
And she looks at you and she's like, this girl is not listening to anything I'm saying. And I'm gonna ask you to make a charm roll.
A charm roll? Okay.
Charm, yes. Difficulty 2. So I need you to, it's super easy, just roll those dice and get 2 little star pips. Just trying to charm her.
Okay. Would this help me, like, make your suspicious or morally ambiguous behavior seem on level? That ability.
Oh, is it the skullduggery spell?
Yeah. Else I will just roll charm.
Go ahead and roll charm, and then because it's either roll charm or the skullduggery. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Epic.
Yeah, epic success. Perfect.
Too cool.
And then she
I'm
looks at
effortlessly cool.
Yeah, he's not even.
Yeah.
So she looks at you, and you can see the little animal that she was carving, and she goes, "You know what? You're not too bad. Here." And she hands over it to you, and you see it's like this little wolf whistle. And I'm gonna put it in your character sheet. You are Sombra. So now if you click on your character sheet, you can see the little wolf.
Okay, and I say, oh, this is so nice of you, and I toss her my stone.
Oh,
the magic stone that come back to me.
yeah,
So I give her the stone,
it, and then it like and then it
when she
shoots
puts it
back out
in
of
her
hand.
pocket, it should,
Oh, she goes, thank you, I guess. I saw you travel with those other people. Are they cool too? You know, are they trustworthy?
I don't know. That guy Tumbier looks fine, but we just met. The other two, I don't give 2 cents about them. Like, one look like he has just got out of his study, and the other one, I don't know. You know, long meadows, long striders. They are weird.
Oh, really? Okay, so that's how you feel. Do they know that that's how you feel about them?
I don't know.
Oh, they're right
I don't
there.
care.
Oh, you don't care? Okay.
Yeah.
I guess so. Wow. Okay. There's something about you that's just so effortlessly cool.
Free speech, you know. You can say whatever you want.
I guess
Put your
so.
opinions out there.
You know what? If you want to be cool with people and have friends, you can't just say everything, you know?
Yeah, but you can keep everything. You can keep stuff locked in because it will hurt you in the end. So you had better to say stuff than to save stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, she looks at you and she's like, I've learned a lot today. Wow.
Yeah. Keep on my side. You will learn a lot more.
Oh, wow. I'm pretty sure I'm older than you, but I guess you can learn from any age.
Age and wisdom don't go by the hand.
Oh, let me tell you. I've learned that. I've worked with Dill for 6 years. I don't think his mind has been there. Like, at least all there, okay? That pipe never leaves his hand.
Yeah, I was about to mention that. Those purple leaves, yeah, no good.
Well, I think everybody should try it at least once. I think I've talked to my younger self one time, and it's very interesting. But I won't touch it again.
I consider it. Yeah.
Okay. Everybody else is like in the back of that last caravan on the inside. You might hear their muffled voices talking on the top. What are you guys doing inside?
Actually, Tunvier's out front. Long wooden spar that goes up along the draft animals. He was born up in the riggings and the sail. He's like laying back against that spar, just hanging out, looking up at the clouds and the wind. And every now and then he looks over at them riding up top and fiddling with the reins. And maybe he's got one hand on the draft animals. But he's not inside with the sleepers.
I wonder if he would have heard the conversation on the top of the caravan. What do you think?
I'm sure he would. He just, you know.
You heard her talking trash about all of you guys. Sombra.
He's a sailor. Talking trash is cheap.
Okay. And for the people inside, are you guys asleep?
Are you asleep yet?
I think that whatever I smoked it's strangely made me sleepy, but I also kind of wired. So, do you think we can get more of it?
Oh no! Roll for addiction.
I don't know if you particularly should have any more. They said that you had a pretty big amount.
Yeah.
Maybe after we get done with the festival. There'll probably be more at the festival.
Okay. Yeah.
Are you okay?
Are we like... I feel like this is like a boat. Like we're just kind of sailing
land
along.
boat. Yeah.
Jinha will like look out the rear window and just... Wow. Grass is moving like waves.
You know, I haven't really thought about it like that before. I'll kind of just look around inside while Jinha is experiencing life.
Experiencing bliss.
Yes.
Okay. You're looking around inside. Oh, it's fairly empty. It's mostly just like, and you have some sacks in there that have some like grain and stuff like that, that you guys have leaned up against. But pretty bare, except for you and your belongings. But for the most part, you guys have spent the majority of the day on the road. And just as the sun is beginning to dip below the horizon, you hear a long, low whistle from the front of the Pride. And one by one, the caravans grind to a halt. And so Dandelion and Sombra on top, you guys feel it like everybody's like trying to like stop quickly, like one after another before it's like a pile-on situation. There seems to be trouble up ahead. Dandelion looks at you, calls out to Tunvier as well, and then you hear like a loud bang on your caravan as well. And she turns like to all of you. She says, "Hey, come on out. Go and see what's happening, will you?" And she looks at you, Sombra, Tunvier, everybody inside. "We'll set up camp while this gets sorted."
Okay.
Now it's going to climb out the back, and look up at Sombra, his fellow Highlander, and I can't help it. I think I heard you say something. I'm not quite sure, but I just wanted to let you know I heard you.
Okay, I think you smoke too much. And I do this thing with my mouth, being like condescending. Like, how close are the carts? Like, could I go jumping roof to roof to the front?
They're not that
see.
close. They're not that close. But...
Okay. I jump down, like,
Yeah.
and start moving forward.
I'll race
like,
ya.
Oh.
I won't, and I keep going my own pace.
Just take off anyway.
She goes, what's your character's name again?
Birdie.
Birdie's like, "Race ya," and then she zooms off and like, she's looking at you like, okay. Just like,
I guess, yeah.
It's all right. Canonically, my characters love to run. She's taken off.
Yes, she's a long strider. As you guys, approach the front of the convoy, you see Dill standing next to a broken cairn at the roadside. And he's like, I guess Birdie would get there first, and she's sprinting there. He says, no big deal. It must have been the storm that rolled through a few days back. He's shaking his head. We'll likely be here for a while, unfortunately.
What? I don't think I've seen a broken cairn before.
Yeah, he says this is strange, but don't worry about it. No, there's nothing to worry about. Everything is okay.
There's nothing to worry about.
Yes.
Can we not go around? Is there not space in this greenness?
No.
Can we check if it was naturally broken or if it was broken on
Yes.
purpose?
Yeah, so
Was
whoever
sabotage?
Yeah, sabotage. Yes.
Sabotage.
Who was the saboteur? If you guys would like to, is there anyone who would like to roll nature to try to figure this out? If you want to investigate a little bit more.
Yeah, I want to.
Okay. Does there anybody else,
Na-
or just Sombra?
Nate,
We'll do it.
Okay. I'll send
Yeah,
him.
you're one with nature now, Jin, huh?
Yeah, he's very in tune with nature right now.
There we go.
So go ahead, everybody. Let's roll. There you go. Love to see the cake dice. Okay. Perfect. Wow, Sombra, you're too relaxed. She's too nonchalant. Oh, that was Birdie. Oh, I thought it was Sombra who rolled.
That's all right.
I think I rolled a 1. I don't know.
I think our dice look the same, so
Yes.
Yeah.
We can check the game log. So let's see. Yeah. It was only Birdie, unfortunately. But as you guys are all looking, between the small scratches on the star fragments and the way that they've fallen, you're confident that this was no natural occurrence. Someone sabotaged this cairn, and you'd be wise to keep your wits about you.
Aren't these cairns supposed to protect travelers?
Yeah. They're supposed to keep, kind of the stuff you don't want around away. You're supposed to stay close to them. In fact, that's why we caravan from cairn to cairn.
Okay. I think we should fix this as soon as possible. Jinha's going to pick up the nearest rock and start piling it onto the cairn.
Yeah, go ahead.
If it was sabotage, like I succeed
Yes.
my nature run, can I see tracks or signs that someone was here not long before us?
As for right now, you cannot see any tracks. Whoever did this, it looks like they might have covered it up.
Okay.
At least in this area, yeah.
Okay. If I was, if I were the saboteur,
Yes.
I broke this thing, and I'm waiting for a caravan to stop here to attack it or steal from it or something. Would I
Yeah.
hide nearby?
Where would I hide, you say?
Yeah. I'm trying to shift my perspective from the defender to the attacker to see what the other
I
team
mean,
will do.
that's only a question you can answer.
Yeah, but tell me what's around.
You're asking
You're
like
the GM.
Well,
Yeah.
you're asking, hey, where are the bad people hiding? Give me all the spoilers. I can't give you all the
No,
spoilers.
give me a couple of plays, and I will pick one, and I will check it out.
I see.
Give me options.
I mean, they, probably hide behind that large rock. Maybe.
Okay.
Or they dug holes in the ground and they're hiding there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hate
So
burrows.
you look for the holes in the grounds. I will go check behind those rocks.
As she goes to check, Dill walks back up. He has his pipe in his hand. Looks very relaxed, nonchalant. I'm sure this is fine, right? We'll get this up and running soon.
We're just mages. Maybe you get your guards to push it back in place. And we will give directions like mages do. At least that's what we do out to sea when we have to put a new mast on a ship.
I mean, the guards, they're not handymen.
But they have hands.
Oh, I don't think they've ever touched a wheel in their lives. Don't worry about it. I'll go get some help. You see him walk just very slowly. Continues to walk off.
Hold on. So I'm looking at this picture. Those long, spiky things. Those are the cairns?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the little rock that Jinha has picked up to place isn't really going to do much. Okay. He's going to see Dill walk away with the pipe and just follow him.
Okay. You see him go. He's going to talk to more of the Pride members, and he's going to random people and asking them to go help and go fix one of the carts up front. And he's eyeing you, and he has his pipe in his hand. He says, "Can I help you?"
I was just wondering, good sir, as he runs his fingers through his hair once more, as
Yes.
I do admire a good haircut. And, perhaps I was a little too quick to judge your skunkweed, but I think it would be...
It's not skunk.
I feel if I just had a little bit more, I could be much more helpful. and
Listen, son. I think you've had enough for a full day. The way that you held on to it earlier.
okay.
He says, you keep your spirits up. Claps you on the shoulder.
Okay.
So is the only thing that's broken the cairn, or is there actually a wagon that is broken?
It's not the cairn that's broken. I believe it's the wagon.
Okay.
The front one has been. Or
Ah.
no, sorry. No, it is it's a broken cairn. Yeah, sorry, at the
Just
roadside.
laying across the path.
Yeah. And so, yes, so that's what's happening right now. And you could see that some people have come, like his deal has called some people to try to fix it or figure out what's going on here. And the scene, we do a little scene change because the sun is falling, as it's taking a while to kind of try to fix this and figure everything out. And while the Pride attempts to fix the cairn, Dandelion appears to you all and asks if you would like to play a game of feats, as you guys are kind of like all sitting around the fire.
A game of feet?
Feats, yes.
Tunvier looks at his feet. My feet are fine.
Common mistake. FEATS.
Oh.
What kind of game do you have in mind?
So we have push-ups to show your might. You can speak in an accent. You can try to perform a short rap. Hip hop. Listen, this is what's in the game. You could try to lick your elbow. There's a lot. You could act as though you don't understand your own language and speak a made-up language instead for the next 10 minutes. Listen.
That's what I've been doing this whole game. I'm trying to speak this language that I don't fully understand.
That's you as beginner trying to do that.
Yeah.
You could guess a fellow mage's embarrassing secret or guilty pleasure. There's a few things. You know, this is just a fun game to play as we wait for the Pride to fix the cairn.
Okay, I will play.
What would you like to do?
I will try the push-ups first. Let's go with that.
Okay, so I'm gonna request a roll from you.
Yeah.
We
who
see-
I'm competing with.
Who else would
With
like to do
myself?
push-ups?
What's on the table? Let's make this fun. Let's bet a little bit. And I pull some coins from my pouch.
Tunvier pulls out the coins and says, I will match your push-up, and the best whistler wins.
The best whistler?
Yeah.
Okay.
Push-up
I put
first,
five.
then whistling second.
Okay.
Okay. Push up first, whistling second, and I pull 5 coins. From my
5?
purse.
Wow, big
Yeah,
spender.
5.
Okay. So first we got a might roll. Push-ups. It's you're doing push-ups for 30 seconds. Oh no! Oh!
Epic failure.
Oh my god, Sombra, no!
Epic success.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, Tunvier is doing push-ups, and he looks over at you, and then he raises one hand up.
Oh!
He's doing it one-handed. And then he puts the other hand down, he puts the other hand on one side, and then he goes up on his fingers.
Oh!
Yeah, they teach us
Then
this
it's
stuff
just the
when we're out to
pinkies,
sea.
so it's just like,
He starts doing clap push-ups.
oh, show off. Looks like the whole party is invited to this gun show, so you can make a wish upon the stars and bask upon your epic glory, Tunvier. What happened, Sombra? What?
I'm trying. I don't do exercise.
Dandelion.
To tell you the truth, I have a fame for being lazy. So yeah, it's half. I talk more than I can do. Like, half.
Some people in the Pride are like looking at you, shaking their head. Dandelion is like not impressed. You impressed her before, but you start off strong. You face plant into the grass after a few seconds. But listen, don't worry. You probably have like lots of other talents. Okay, it's okay.
Do you wish to give now, or shall we whistle?
Oh,
Okay, let's whistle.
empty out your bag and tell everyone what's inside. That's another feat. There's like, what would be a whistle roll?
But Tunvier starts to whistle because he doesn't want Sombra to start in advance. But he starts to whistle, and first it's a 1-part harmony, and then it's a 2-part, and then it's a 3-part. And he's actually going to use his skill called his center of attention. Which is a charm roll, and
let's do it.
The audience can't look away and leave until my performance ends.
Yeah, that's the point here. Oh, look at that. Oh my god. Oh, wow, he's amazing.
Yeah, he starts whistling, and then the second harmony comes out, like he's whistling on both sides of his mouth in a 3-part harmony, and everyone's just watching him after his push-ups, and he doesn't want Sombra to feel bad, because if she starts whistling, it'd be terrible. He just raises one eyebrow, looks back his head.
I don't want to lose, so I take my new whistle and put it in my hands and go like this and start to blow that whistle like with a good melody.
That's your charm roll. It's a difficulty going up against what Tunvier just did. It's going to be a tough act to follow. Honestly, people are still looking at Tunvier like stars in their eyes. Oh my god.
Charm roll.
Yes.
Roll this charm.
Yes.
Can I roll my sculpture to make it look like
skullduggery?
I'm whistling, but I'm whistling, but I'm using my whistle to do it.
Skullduggery, because you're trying to like, you're trying to trick people.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you can. That makes sense.
Okay, let's see.
You're improvising. Let's see if it works.
Yeah, I cannot roll this shit.
Uh-oh. I'll request a roll from you. It's a charm roll. Yeah, it's the same thing.
The same thing. Okay.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no!
I'm not rolling okay.
Sombra, what's going on? What does it sound like as you pull up the wolf whistle? What actually comes out?
I cannot whistle because my family is asleep right now.
Oh my god.
And you see my going red of trying to whistle this.
Dandelion.
And it doesn't. No sound comes out.
Dandelion like taps you on the shoulder, like very like. She like pities you a little bit. She's like, please stop. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Let's just watch the performance. Your friend, he's doing amazing. Let's just sit down off to the side. You've lost money, and I feel so bad. Is there any for the other members of the party? Would you guys like to impress everybody else in the pride?
Go ahead, Birdie.
No.
Oh, come on, Birdie!
Oh gosh, what would Birdie do?
Birdie she can perform a short rap. She could try to lick her elbow.
She'll try to lick her elbow. That feels very in line with what Birdie would think is impressive.
Look what I could do. Yeah. Okay, Birdie stands up. What does she say?
I can't whistle, and then she'll just start to try.
So go ahead. This would be an agility roll. Let's go. Oh,
yay.
Okay, not bad. If you're not a contortionist, you should be. Everybody's looking at you like impressed, and you see a couple of the little kids in the pride too, like trying as well and not being able to do it.
You have to make sure you stretch every day.
Also, your elbow tastes delicious.
It better.
Yeah. And you can also make your wish upon the stars as you impress everybody around you. Jinha? Come on.
Jin Ha will take one of the smaller pieces of wood by the campfire and take
Yeah.
out some of his tinkering tools, start carving away at it. And a few moments later, like, you just see wood chips flying all over the place. And in a few minutes, he just kind of blows on it, gets all last little bits of like grains of wood off, and you see a pipe.
This guy. Okay, so you're trying to craft something, right? Okay, so this is just going to be how good it's going to be. Improvisation, right? Not
Yep.
a difficult roll, and I'm going to send it to Jinha, and you're trying to improvise this pipe.
3? Oh
No,
okay.
no, it's 2. It's 2. It's not. No, you get to roll 3 dice. That's what that is.
Oh, I did it.
Okay, not bad. It looks fairly good. You could probably sell this at a market nearby. And now you just need the grass to fill it with.
Yeah, exactly. And he starts looking around for Dill.
I think there
Dill
is
has
something
started to
wrong with my
avoid you.
dice.
What'd you say, beginner?
I think there is something wrong with my dice.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
everybody's rolling successes except me.
Right.
Sorry,
Karma.
I passed my curse on to you.
Oh no. Yeah, sorry. You did not give your daily prayers to the dice gods, unfortunately. But as you guys are doing all this, everybody's kind of, very impressed with all of you. I need a perception check from everybody as all of this is happening. So I'm going to ask everybody. It's going to be 3 stars. Okay. Oh.
Mine says impossible.
Yep. That's okay. Wow. Okay, good.
There you go.
Okay, just waiting for Sombra's roll. You got this, girl. Darn it. Darn it. Okay, did everybody roll? There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did not.
Ah. At least that was close.
Oh, I thought they
Well-
would all add up.
Well, there's nothing quite like sitting near a crackling fire at sunset, with nothing going on at all. Playing games with your friends. What a joy it is to be an adventuring mage. Ah. And you guys continue to play. Would anybody else like to do another feat? Come on. I'm waiting for someone to do the silly accent or a short rap. Please. Gene, come on.
Tomb Vieta is still whistling. He
Oh my God.
He leaves Sombra keep her coins because it takes a lot out of him. That's his rapping.
Yeah, I feel like you should actually. I don't know if anybody has gold pieces in their character sheet, but like,
I think
Yeah,
they're 10 each.
yeah, Sombra,
have-
you did lose 5, so
I did have 35. I have 30 now.
okay, cool.
And
yeah.
I go to sit in the shadows right now. Like, I feel pretty embarrassed with myself. I couldn't whistle. I couldn't do push-ups. So yeah.
You see Sombra like tail tucked between her legs. She like skulks off. Suddenly, a shout of warding suddenly rises from one area of the camp as you guys all look, followed by a high-pitched whistle, and then an arrow thunk, like you hear it, goes into the side of a nearby wagon. And at once, several Shadow Bandits are upon you, and their weapons drawn. And you see them. And they come up. Well, well, well. What do we have here? A group of mages, is it? Looks like this will be a fun fight. And we're going to transition over to the battle map. And so everybody's already here. This is the battle map. I'm going to start combat. And since you guys lost the... I'm going to have the bandit go first because you guys did not perceive them at all. So the bandit's going to go first. Very easy. He's going to move. And then he sees you. Who's this friend over here?
That's me. Right?
Hey. Oh, you're too far away. He can't get you. Wait. There you go. Okay. Sombra, you're up.
Okay, let me see. I will move
Oh,
here.
there you go. Yeah.
And I will use this thing. Oh, it's just...
Oh, okay.
There you go.
And in combat, the more pips that you roll. Okay, that was. Well, I guess
One
they're easy
shot.
to. One shot, one kill. Okay.
effortlessly.
Yeah, you come back out from the shadows. At least killing these or knocking them out is making you makes you feel a little bit better than that embarrassment earlier. Jinha, it's you.
All right.
Oh.
Range. So I'm gonna move. Can I
Yeah.
move?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna just move up here and cast a fireball on these guys.
Darn it. I shouldn't have them group all together. Oh god, is this another one shot? No! What?
Easy.
Why? Oh, okay. Okay, there you go. He's gonna run over here. Woo, woo, woo. And they're going to. Oh, dang. Go over here. Yeah, he's gonna move back. And then he's going to. You see him pull out these little. I don't. What do I call these? Did it do anything to you?
No damage. He's got that shield up or something.
Oh, you did have the
She.
shield up, Sombra.
Yeah.
Ah. Okay. She's faring better in combat. Okay. Birdie, it's you. Listen, these bandits, there's a comeback. They're gonna have a comeback.
They don't know where they are getting into.
Obviously.
How do I? Oh,
Here you go.
I wanted to move, but that'll work.
Yeah, we'll take it. Oh, you
But
missed?
I
Oh,
was trying to move, but I think
Oh.
I did my magic instead. That's on me.
classic birdie.
Classic birdie.
Okay. And then next up is Tunvier. So, yep, you move, and then you go to the bottom, and then select what action you want to take. Oh, no!
Oh no.
Okay. The dice gods are getting you back for how you brutally embarrassed Sombra earlier. This one's gonna move right here, and they have these, what are those curved knives called? Like they're swords. I forgot what they're called.
Scimitar?
Scimitars?
Oh yeah. So they have two scimitars, and they're coming for you, Birdie. As you kind of slash you. Oh, she's got a shield up.
I may not have hit anyone, but I protected myself.
Yes, exactly. Sombra, you're up.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, you don't even. Whatever. I should. Okay,
My luck
I should
come back.
Should I plop a dragon on here just for fun? Okay, Jinha's going. Don't burn Birdie. Oh damn, they're all gone. Ah!
Victory.
Oh, okay. Well.
Well done, everyone. Well done. Very good, very good.
Listen. And then suddenly a dragon descends from. Take that, players. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, you guys. Yeah, with that, that was very easy.
Can we loot the bodies? I want one of those scimitars.
You could loot the body, but I don't know how to I wouldn't be able to give you their scimitars mechanically.
Okay.
Yeah. But you do find a shadow rune. So I'm going to whoever is So you guys can. Is everybody else looting, or is it just Sombra?
Oh, I'm definitely looking around for things, for bits and baubles. They're not using them anymore. It's
Yeah.
the way it is.
Listen, yeah. So among the bandits, like very meager possessions, you find a single shadow rune. Well, you find shadow runes on each of them, and they grant you advantage on agility rolls. So, yeah,
thank
whoever was
goodness.
looting, yeah. Yes, there you go. Now, the camp is in disarray, obviously, as you guys come back. The caravans are damaged. Pride members tend to their wounded companions that got hurt along the way. You see Dandelion is busy helping to douse fires and repair caravans. But it's clear from the look she gives you that she is unimpressed with your work so far. You're supposed to protect us on our way, and look at us now. She like shakes her head at all of you.
Are you injured, miss?
I'm fine. Many
Oh,
others
see, we
are...
did our job great.
Oh,
You are wonderful. You are safe, and you are alive, and your horns are magnificent, my lady.
well, thank you.
Without us, you may not be alive, and here you are. The five of us, the four of us, have safeguarded your robust nature.
Listen, flattery will get you nowhere.
It
But
gets you
thank-
many places.
She says, well, thank you, and like touches her horn. And then you see that Dill runs over to you guys, all distraught. He goes, "The Star Seeker is gone." And he's like pacing back and forth. Oh God, oh God, oh God. Oh, Lumos.
That's on you, old man. You didn't tell us where it was.
He goes, oh God.
We killed the bandits.
Lumos, forgive us. We can't turn up to the festival without it. Please, will you help us? Will you help us get it back? I don't know if I can double your wage, but I can offer more or whatever you need.
Skunkweed?
A wagon will do, and one of your draft animals.
Okay. Oh, it's like you can see him. It's like too much, and he's like, okay, yes, we need the Star Seeker. Yes, I'll give it to you. Yes, please help me.
I like the way you think, Toonbeer.
Yes, conveyance around this wonderful land. We have our wagon and thing. We just have to find this bauble.
It's
not bauble.
no bauble. Yes, tell them. Oh God.
It's sacred. We can't show up to the festival without it. It's supposed to. We've gotta find it.
Yes. It's the gift from the celestial god Lumos. We cannot show up without it. It predicts the starfalls for the next year.
Okay.
Okay.
A draft animal and a thing. All of that. I mean, he could give up everything, and we still need to go find it.
Where did you have it?
He said, "Where did you? What? Did he say? Where did you have it?"
Yeah, where did you have it before it was stolen?
Let's
start there.
It was on me. It was on my person, and then I fell, and then in the midst of this ruckus and whatever was going on, I lost it.
Okay, is there anybody from the caravan that's missing? That's not accounted for.
You can go talk.
Yeah,
to
I checked that. I checked that.
If you're going to, you're checking like the surroundings and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if everybody that started the journey with us is still with us, or someone from inside took the thing and ran.
Okay, I'm going to ask you for a perception roll then, from Sombra. And let's go. Come on, Sombra. Ah.
Oh no.
You see,
Sombra, you should
It's the night. I don't see.
You should have.
I don't see too well during the night.
you weren't really paying attention to the people in the first place, so when you're trying to see who was there versus who wasn't here, you can't really tell.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes.
That tracks.
It's you guys still like some of the bandits aren't. Some of them aren't dead. Some of them you just kind of just knocked out. So there's that too. Is anybody else trying anything?
I don't want to be that character again. The one that tortures the prisoners. For
Oh God!
So
Is it that
someone else
kinda
do
game?
it, please.
I have something adjacent to this, so if Birdie or Tunvia would like to do something.
I think about
first.
the only thing Birdie can do is talk at someone until they get so exhausted with her that they spill the beans.
So you want to go talk to the Pride members and just, question them a little bit?
Yeah, sure. I'll nervously make my way around.
As you're making your way around, some Pride members do report seeing smoke rising from the south. I think that you see I saw one of the bandits fleeing in that direction, and they point you to a certain direction. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's really helpful. Do you happen to know what they were wearing and perhaps where they were born and?
They're wearing the same thing that those men over there on the ground are wearing.
I guess that makes sense.
I don't know where they were
It's
born.
kind of a uniform.
Yes.
You don't?
Do I know where they were born? No, I don't.
Okay, well,
Do you know where you were born?
I'll get back to you on that.
Yes.
Cool.
Is there anybody else that would like to make that perception check as well? Make a perception check.
Jin Ha wants to find Dill.
Oh.
This will be fast.
Talker.
This will be fast.
Sure. Yeah.
This is so Dill. You've
yeah.
you've offered us a fine reward.
Yes, I
a
have.
pack animal, a wagon,
Yes.
more gold. I'm assuming too. You said something about doubling our contract.
Yes. He's unsure, but he's yeah, of course, yes, I will.
Yeah, sure. Okay, perfect. I'll pull up my version of the contract and have him modify it and sign it.
Okay. You are, you are dutiful.
Yes. I am. And would you just a small little perk on top of that?
Yes.
Do you have any more of that weed? Just a little for my friend Sombra. I think she really needs a hit.
Okay. Listen, if you can help us out, I will give you some more. Okay, it's very rare and it's expensive. Okay, so this is
I
a
know,
big
but
deal.
she needs it now because she's rolling like shit tonight, and
Oh my god! Yeah, listen, I'll give you enough to last for an hour. Okay.
I
And
really do appreciate it.
hands
Thank
over
you
a
so much for
little
sharing.
baggie. It's 2 ounces. It's so you see some blue grass in there. Blue looks like blue shredded grass, and he hands it to you over to you. Okay, now we hired you for a reason. Please help us, please.
Oh yeah, we'll get to that.
Okay.
I'll go for
Shakes his
Sombra with my newly carved pipe and grass. Sombra, I know you've had a rough night, but you know what? I think this weed, I think it's magical. Since I took that hit, you saw the fireball. I killed 2 in one shot, and then I one shot another one. I mean, it works.
This is peer pressure. I won't succumb to peer pressure. It's not cool, man.
I'm
You
just
do
trying to
you.
help you.
You do you. That's peer pressure. I turn around and go shaking my head disappointed.
All right. In that case, Jinha will just flame up himself.
Okay. So what is everybody else doing? What are they trying?
Toon Vieira is going to talk to the live ones. Explain
Okay.
to them that they may not be live much longer, and they should come to terms with that. But he tells them long stories about death and life and how they need to change their ways, and tries to charm the information about them. How many people are there? What are they expecting? Who's in charge? Come now. We are all friends and brothers in this great green place. It is airy and breathy, and we are pumping blood throughout our system, and you are looking great even if you are going to die soon if you don't answer my questions.
Okay. His eyes are going wide. I'm gonna have you roll empathy. Try to get him to talk. Yeah. So you needed one more. If there's anybody that's kind of like helping you or talking with you, you can like roll with advantage. You can roll again.
I'll walk over there and offer my pipe.
To
This
oh
to Invier.
oh okay. I was like, are you offering it to the bandit?
Oh, the bandit wants a hit. Sure.
I mean that.
Bear takes the pipe and goes, "Oh, good idea. Here, smoke before you die. To make you feel better."
Whoa,
He
whoa,
gives
whoa.
it to the bandit.
Okay, so for so now I'm going to, I'm gonna lower the difficulty because now he's a little bit more relaxed. So Toon Vier and Jinha, go ahead and roll empathy. Let's see what happens. Oh, snap!
You got this. There you go.
Okay, yeah, he takes the pipe, takes a hit, looks at Jinha, and he reveals. He's like, "Okay, listen. We work for an organ. Please don't peel my fingernails off or anything like that. We work for an organization called the Blades. Okay. Our leader, I'm sure you've heard of him. Rue Nightshade. Yes.
No,
No.
we
Never
are not
heard
from
of-
here.
Okay. Well, he's a big deal.
Okay.
Not big enough.
He's a little offended that you don't know him.
Not big enough.
Okay, listen, the bandit's like, I'm starting to feel really relaxed, so I want to apologize. It's just a job, you know what I mean? Takes
Where
another
do you
hit.
What's your hideout? That's what we need to know.
Listen, he points like south. He's like, our plan was, and he's like he seemed like start to slump down and stop talking. This is great stuff, Oh, this is great.
I grab the neck of the shirt,
Oh, yeah.
slap it, focus.
Oh, yeah, yes. We're supposed to flee south. There's an area, the Fallows. The Longstriders know where it's at. I feel like I want to sleep and eat at the same time. My bones feel like jelly, man.
Now,
Starts
do you
to
have a
slide.
special phrase or password, or you're just supposed to show up?
We're just supposed to show up, man.
Great, then. We're gonna need all of you to get undressed.
Whoa! Whoa! And on
Don't
that
worry,
note,
you'll feel the grass on you. It makes the smoke feel much better if you're naked, but we need your clothes.
and then on that note, we're going to end the session for tonight. What? And we need you to get fully nude. It's a great way to end off.